stood on the block and I clocked me a check. Switch with a stick, turn the Glock to a tech. Rollie on my wrist, big rocks on my neck. When I ain't have a dime, still got my respect. Choppers on choppers, we got them on deck. When it's wartime, we pop to your set. Choppers on choppers, we got them on deck. When it's wartime, we pop to your set.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Young Woo back with some more on the block news. I'm doing something different today, man. Before I even get it started, make sure y'all hit that like, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, make sure y'all hit that notification bell, man. Listen, man, to all my power fans, if you love power, man, if you're a fan of power like I'm a fan of power, if you're a fan of Young Woo, if you're a fan of on the block news, man, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. Shout out to Mark Dark, you feel me? I just want to give credit where it's due. You know, I've been tapped in listening to, you know, a lot of your reviews on a lot of different shows. And, you know, I'm feeling inspired. I'm feeling like I could do it too. You know, I got something to say about this power thing. But shout out to Mark Dark TV, because once I do this, you know, I'm tapping right into your channel, just like I know some of my fans will be doing the same, man. Power, this was a hell of a power, man. This was a hell of a power, man. It started off with 50 Cent and Davina going on a double date with Rock and Symphony. You know, 50 Cent middleman that he fuck with Symphony. I like the little relationship that they building. I've been liking from jump the relationship that not 50 Cent, my bad, you know, 50 Cent, Kanan, you know, that ain't even 50 Cent acting as Kanan, but yeah, Kanan, the young Kanan, you know, I'm liking how he move. I'm liking the initiative that he's taking, you know, to get money. You know, I salute it. Like, you know, I'm the same way. I want to get my own money. Like, I don't want nobody sitting back telling me when I can and when I cannot go get money. So shout out to him, you feel me? Oh yeah, Uncle Marvin, he's smartening up right now. He's smartening up. He like, that idea we had is a bad idea because Rock don't like nobody going behind their back, you know, so that's really a bad idea. And, you know, Kanan, I'm already seeing, like, he's not too street smart. He's not really too street smart right now, you know. He's making a lot of dumb mistakes. You know, he's taking initiative. You know, he got drive and got ambition, but he's still making mistakes that an experienced person wouldn't make. Even Marvin make mistakes that he shouldn't be making. But yeah, Rock and Symphony, they have a little talk, you know, and he finally got Rock to kind of like be a little submissive. Like, you know, she apologized. She don't apologize to nobody. You know, she love the fact that Kanan trusts Symphony, and I do too. Rock finally got the chance to meet up with the lady at the stove, the one that keep getting her hands put on her by her husband. She met up with her cousin at the boxing mat, and the cousin, like, you know, matter of fact, let me go back because the episode actually starts off. The episode actually starts off with Lulu. He coming through on a nigga that was with that did something to Scrappy. I forgot the nigga name. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. I forgot his name, but he came in with the tech on him. You know, it made me think of my song Glock with a stick. Switch with a stick, turn the Glock to a tech. But yeah, he came in. I don't know how he missed all them shots and everything, but yeah, yeah. So Kanan, he's taking so much initiative. You know, he see the corners getting dry, and bro so much like his mama Rock. He like, man, we gotta stretch that shit. We gotta keep the money coming. You can see I'm seeing a lot of similarities in Kanan and his mother Rock. You know, and I'm also seeing a lot of his uncle Lulu and Kanan. I don't know if y'all see the same thing because Lulu takes initiative. He feels like something need to be done, and he handled it. He handled his business. He wants it to go this way. He don't want no drama. But he's smart enough to know. He's street smart enough to know not to make the same mistakes as Kanan. I feel like Kanan, he's gonna eventually get to where Lulu is, and we seen that, you know, in the original Power. He moved the same. You know, he about business. He don't do too much talking, but he really, really a killer. You get on his bad side, but when he fuck with you, he show you a lot of love. Now, Jukebox, Jukebox and Nicole, you know, I like their friendship. You know, it remind me because I got homegirls like that. You know, I got homegirls from the hood. I grew up around homegirls and everything like that. So that ain't never been a problem to me. But I didn't see what's the guy name? The guy that He gave a primo to Nicole. I ain't see him none of this episode. Um, like I said, Kanan takes the initiative. The police officer, played by Omar Epps' character, he put up on him, and Kanan had some crack on him. I ain't gonna lie, it touched my soul when Kanan and Jukebox, they shook hands and he slid the, like, cause that's love. You feel me? Like, that's love, man. He ain't even had to say nothing. She just knew what to do. She took that and go. Now, what I didn't like about that situation is, well, let me stay in this subject. Well, the character played by Omar Epps, he's trying to let Kanan know that he's someone of importance to his life without letting him know. He's telling him without telling him. He's trying to have his mama tell him, but he's trying to send him signs. Um, I'm seeing a different side of the character played by Omar Epps. He's not looking at Kanan as, okay, that's the son of a kingpin. He's treating him more like how we should treat our kids, like show the kids respect. How you doing? Checking up on the kid. Like even though he don't know that's his son yet, like that's how we should do all kids. Like chop it up with kids, see what the kid had at. Because he's right. I agree with that. The kids are the future. Um, but yeah, the thing I didn't like about the situation is Nicole. Nicole, she's on a date with Jukebox. Jukebox, I guess he walks to get some ice cream or a drink. Jukebox like, Nicole's about to go in her pocket to pay for it. Then Jukebox like, nah, I got it. So Nicole did, what nobody should do. Number one, go in somebody's pockets, purse, wallet without their permission, without them knowing. Because whether you look at it this way or not, technically what she did, she stole the work from Jukebox. She don't know what Jukebox was using that for. You stole the work from Jukebox, and I could see that Nicole, she doesn't, she going through what a lot of teens go through with their parents. Misunderstandings. Of course, me growing up in the house, you feel like your parents don't understand you. Like, me being that age, I'm probably gonna go hit a blunt, but that's because it was preached to me by my parents. They never tried any drugs. Drugs is a no-no. It don't even look like Nicole and her parents had that talk about drugs. Like, it seemed like Nicole's parents, especially her mother, feel like she can't do no wrong, and the father, he just don't know what the hell is going on. So I guess the plan is to go out because her mother is forcing her to go out with this guy. We never even get to see the guy, but she's really gonna meet up with Jukebox, shake the guy, and meet up with Jukebox. So Jukebox at Rock House getting dressed, but when the guy is downstairs, Nicole shuts the door. She listens to a real soul touching song by Jukebox, because Jukebox earlier in the episode I gave her a tape, with her name on it, dedicated to her. And Nicole, I don't know. I guess she do what people do before they go out. They pregame. Some people drink, some people smoke weed. Unfortunately for Nicole, she had her drug of choice, which was not a drug of my choice, or I think it should be a drug of anybody's choice, especially a child. I think we need to protect our kids more. I feel like her parents, her mother especially, because like I said, her father didn't know what's going on. She didn't want to accept the fact that her daughter could be experiencing different things. She wanted to force her to be a certain way. We got to start to understand our kids, our people. We never know what somebody might be going through, because I feel like if they got to know her a little more and paid a little more attention to her, there's a lot of things that could have been avoided. But yeah, Nicole did what normal people do. They pregame, and she hit the, she took a hit of a strong hit too. She vacuum lunged it. I ain't gonna lie to you. She vacuum lunged that hit. That was a long hit. It had to be like 10 seconds. She inhaled for. I had paused it. I ain't gonna lie. I paused it. I looked over at wifey. I said, "Wife." I said, "Guess what?" I said, "You know what? Them dudes was mad at Kanan. It looked like they was hating in that scene when that stuff happened to Kanan, when he let them know, like, you know who I am? I'm finna cook. We finna get this shit going." I kind of felt like them giving out samples. First of all, even putting the rat poison. Like, Kanan don't know what's going on. Some older niggas gave him something to mix with a drug and they said it'll be all right. And you know, so I feel like they really gotta be held accountable because they know more about the drug game than Kanan know because they said it themselves. Like we ain't taking no orders from no little kid. I think they really should have stuck to what they said. Stood on that, put their foot on that, you know. But they didn't. So I feel like the samples they gave out, they knew what they was doing. They knew something would happen. And when they gave them samples out, you know, before that even happened to Nicole, you know, let me go back. Let me just go back a little bit into power. I'm gonna go back to Nicole in a minute. Okay, so once they cook up the dope, they give out like 20 vials to sample, you know, and they give it to, you know, like 2 smokers, and they go in the crack house. They take one hit of it and they pass out. So once Nicole steal the crack vial, you already know something bad is going to happen later on, sometime up in the scene, but we hoping it's not. So when it got to the scene of her actually hitting the crack and 10 seconds go by, I'm like, she ain't died yet. She actually lasted longer than the smokers that look like they've been in the, you know, doing drugs longer. She hit it, and then, you know, she sitting on her bed, listening to jukebox songs. She tried to stand up, walk to the door, fall flat on her face. Her mom's knocking on the door like, Nicole, what was that? Open this door, open this door. You feel me? It's a really sad scene. Meanwhile, jukebox is left alone in the cold, you know, looking real sad. You know, it's really kind of heartbreaking. I can't even lie. Waiting on Nicole, not knowing that Nicole is not going to come because she has passed. She has passed. But, you know, this is my first Power Book 3 Kanan review. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. You know, depending on y'all feedback, I'm going to be coming with some more, you know, because I like this. I've been a Power fan. It's a lot of different shows that I watch that I feel like I need to bring to y'all and voice my opinion on it or give my review on it. I feel like we could communicate like that. But listen, man, like I said, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, man. Not later, but right now. My name is Young Woo. This is On the Block News.
Moving at work, trying to dodge in the rest. It's gonna be gone in an hour or less. Switch up my stash, I might change up my spot. I done seen niggas turn gangsta to cop. I bought my hair, but I made me a knot. First thing I bought is a chain and a watch. No pillow talking when dating stops. Made up a plot and they gave up his drop. Stick with a switch when I'm banging my Glock. AR-15 slanging the top. Can't be gang if you hang with the ops. Asking for smoke, get you fatally shot. Niggas die every day, don't be another casualty. No ghost guns, niggas straight from the factory. If I don't kill them, then the bullets gon' factory. Hit him with the drum like the Energizer battery. Stood on the block and I clocked me a check. Switch with a stick, turn the Glock to a tech. Rollie on my wrist, big rocks on my neck. When I ain't have a dime, still got my respect. Choppers on choppers, we got them on deck. When it's wartime, we pop to your set. Choppers on choppers, we got them on deck. When it's wartime, we pop to your set.